Wait till he get a belt.
Yeah.
He ain't did nothing in the welterweight today.
You
When
have
he get
did
a belt,
nothing.
when he
You
get a
have
belt,
did
you want to
You
go
have
over
did
there. Keith Thurman want to go over there, and now y'all want to say, "Oh, I ain't fought nobody," but I got a belt now, so why?
Okay. Sean Porter got a belt too.
So now
Sean Porter got a belt too. Sean Porter. So why am I go to easy road and you not Sean Porter out? So why am I go to easy road and you not Sean Porter out?
So why am I go to easy road and you not Sean Porter out? So why am I go to easy road and you not Sean Porter out?
Who mans is this? Get him the fuck out of here.
So what do I do, YouTube? It's your boy King David in this thing, and I'm back at y'all again with another video. Okay, so before we get going with the video, man, y'all know what to do. Go on here, hit the like button, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe one time for you, boy, so we can continue to grow like we need to grow on this channel, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Yeah. Alright, so y'all see what the title of the video is, man. PSA to all the Errol Spence out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Or question, should I say question, to all the Errol Spence fans out there. You know what I'm saying? Can we agree that Errol Spence was ducking Terence Crawford? Like, can we agree? Like, can we all agree that this man was ducking Terence Bud Crawford? Can we agree? I mean, after that slaughter, after that decapitation, after that annihilation on Saturday, can we agree that Errol Spence was ducking Terence Bud Crawford for the last 5 years? I mean, outside of the evidence, and there's so much evidence. Outside of the evidence, and there's so much evidence to get a belt first. When Mikey and Danny didn't need to get a belt, right? To collect all my belts on my side of the street. When he tried to make fights with Canelo Alvarez and Jeff Horner, two guys who were on the other side of the street, right? To the 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. When Mikey, Sean, Danny, Ugas all got at very least 40% in order to get in the ring with Errol Spence Jr., right? I mean, excuse after excuse, right? In order to not get in the ring with a Terence Bud Crawford. Can we agree? Can we agree that Errol Spence was ducking Terence Bud Crawford? Can we agree? Can we agree? All right, I'm going to ask y'all a critical question. I'm going to need you to use the most critical part of your brain in this instance, right? If Terence Bud Crawford knew he could do that to Errol Spence, and Errol Spence knew he could do that to Terence, or Terence Crawford could do that to him, wouldn't that be enough of an incentive for Errol Spence not to want to get in the ring with a Terence Bud Crawford, and an incentive for Terence Crawford to get in the ring with a Errol Spence Jr.? I need y'all to use the most critical part of your brain and consider this, right? Because I'm sure the way Errol got beat black and blue, I'm sure that a part of his mind told him that that was a possibility. I need y'all to think about this shit. Think about this shit critically, y'all. I'm sure that Errol Spence considered that this was a possibility when he got in the ring with a Terence Bud Crawford, right? And as far as Terence Bud Crawford, I'm sure that he considered this as a possibility from getting in the ring with an Errol Spence Jr. So once again, that would give Bud Crawford the inclination and the incentive to get in the ring with Errol Spence. And at the same time, it would give Errol Spence the inclination and the incentive to not get in the ring with a Terence Bud Crawford. And then when you put those things together and then you think about the easy route, you think about the side of the street, the 60-40, 70-30, right? The bullshit deal that they offered Bud Crawford to begin with these negotiations, right? The 35% with the B side on the rematch, even if he wins, and the no guarantee. When you think about all these things and you put all these things in perspective, right? And you think about what happened on Saturday, what happened, how Errol Spence got slaughtered, right? I'm sure this can't come as that much of a surprise to Errol Spence and Team Errol Spence. It can't be, right? Otherwise, this fight would have happened years ago. I'm sure they considered this as a possibility, which is the main reason for why this fight got pushed back 5 goddamn years, right? So can we agree? Can we agree to the Errol Spence fans out there? Can we agree that Errol Spence was ducking Terence Bud Crawford? Can we agree? Can we agree that this nigga didn't want no smoke this whole time, right? Can we agree that this nigga was running, ducking, dodging, maneuvering, pivoting his way up and around a Terence Bud Crawford fight because he knew that this was a possibility? A strong possibility considering Terence Bud Crawford's skill set. A strong possibility considering Errol Spence's lack of skill set when in comparison to that of a Terence Bud Crawford. Can we agree? Can we agree, y'all? I know it's an Errol Spence fanboy out there like, no way Errol was stuck in KD. There's just no way. All right, I know that's what you're saying right now behind your computer typing away and shit, right? Or behind your phone or whatever the fuck you're typing on. I know you're typing away right now, right? But you niggas are the same people that picked Errol Spence to beat Terence Crawford when it was a one-sided ass whooping, right? You niggas were the same people that picked Errol Spence to beat Terence Crawford when Errol Spence was Bud Crawford's easiest opponent, right? Easiest opponent. And right now they're talking about an Errol Spence rematch when I would rather see a David Avocado rematch than an Errol Spence Jr. rematch, right? I would rather see Bud versus Avocado 2 than Bud versus Errol Spence rematch at this particular point in time. That's how poor of a showing that Errol Spence made, right? So again, can we agree that Errol Spence Jr. ain't want no smoke and he was ducking Terence Bud Crawford for the last 5 years, right? I want to see how many of you niggas are going to keep it real. I want to see how many of you niggas are going to be honest with yourselves, right? You know what I mean? I know you fanboys like, okay, I admit I was wrong. I was wrong, KD, about Earl beating Bud. I was wrong about that, KD, but there's no way he was ducking, KD. Right? I know that's what you niggas are saying right now. But all the evidence is in my favor and all the evidence is against you. Right? The way Errol Spence got dominated, I'm sure this don't come as that much of a shock to Errol Spence. Right? Therefore, it would have gave him more than an incentive to not get in the ring with a Terence Bud Crawford, right? But instead, I know you niggas are still going to argue on behalf of Errol Spence Jr. And you're only going to serve to make yourself look dumber and dumber as time goes by. But let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think. Can we agree finally that Errol Spence was ducking Terence Bud Crawford? Or do we gotta argue some more, right? Or does Earl need to get his ass whooped again and again and again in order for the point to be drove home like it should have been drove home years ago after this nigga said he wanted to take the easy route? But anyway, let me know what y'all thoughts is, man. Hit it up in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And everybody, and I do mean everybody, be sure to hit the goddamn like button on your way out. But until next time, bro, I'ma holla at y'all, man. Peace.
You a smart man, but not that smart.